Hello, everybody. This is Captain Yeet here for you for another I like review. This is Mephisto from Blue Exorcist, or some people call him Sir Fellas. Now he is about 200, no, about 500 plus. No, about 200 plus years old. Because he is a demon, and he's been working with the Exorcist for the past 200 years. That's what the people said when he was on trial, when he was hiding, running from them. And he keeps saying that the reason why Father Fujimoto and him kept Ren and Yuki alive when they found them when they were born was so he could turn Ren into a weapon to fight Satan. Now he has left Gehenna. He hasn't really told anybody else because Gehenna is basically hell in that universe, and Austria is the human world. And he's been chilling with the Exorcist, and he's been in Austria for like the past 200 years. His brother, he calls Ren brother, and he calls him Maimon brother. So I guess he calls Yuki brother too. And I was like, either that's because they're both demons technically, and they're like brothers in arms, or he could be a son of Satan from an actual demon instead of a human. That hasn't really been explained in the anime yet because there's only 2 seasons. It hasn't been a season 3. I have read the manga. They haven't explained that either. But he, basically, it's the human world. It's way better than hell. You get food, the sun, the moon. Like, it's really nice there, and he is the principal of the cram school. We have never seen him in a fight, but he is pretty powerful. And every time he does use some sort of magic or anything, he always says "I, Fnai, Fi." Or I don't think I'm saying that wrong, but he always said these 3 words every time he does something magical or exorcist like. I don't know if that translates to anything specifically, but who knows? The most impressive thing I guess we seen him do was when he got mad that one time that somebody was attacking the school, and he made this giant fire circle and thunder and lightning started coming out of it. He did do this one move. I'm guessing so when he brought a Maimon to Earth to fight Ren just to see how powerful he got. But Maimon went out of control and Ren overpowered him. So he said, "That's enough fighting for you today. I'll take you out." This dude, he makes a giant cuckoo clock. It grabs him and it grabs Maimon and it pulls him, it puts him in the cuckoo clock. But then Ren cuts it as soon as he gets in there. So I was like, either that was supposed to heal him because he was really burnt up. So either that cuckoo clock was supposed to heal him, or it was supposed to send him back to Gehenna. Who knows what we're supposed to do? We never seen it because he gets sucked back in. Ren was attacking him full power with the blue flames. He was a wild animal at the time, though, since the blue flames consumed him, but he was dodging him pretty easily. And he has note that, I mean, I guess it's not really combat skill, but he has note that most demons all the time put their tails, like they put them up somewhere because that's like an easy spot for somebody can just grab. When I was looking up fan art and stuff for this thumbnail, I saw this one page of, I mean, not page, but I saw this one picture of Mephisto, and he had like these 2 giant black wings. And then there was like another one I saw where one of them was cut off, or both of them was cut off. So I was like, maybe that's something from the manga, or that's just like something somebody made. If it's from the manga, my theory is the only real way that he was being able to be in cahoots with the Exorcist, the True Cross, for 200 years, maybe he had to cut his wings off. Maybe. I mean, like, yeah, I'm guessing he could just put them away. So I don't know why he would have to. Why would it make him? Maybe he was in a fight and they got cut off, or maybe he cut them off himself. I don't know. He's a very cool, sophisticated. I don't know. Somebody that wears really nice clothes all the time. Like he wears that suit with the top hat. I really like him. I don't like. I mean, when he doesn't have the top hat on, he's pretty cool. But I like him with the top hat on all the time. I just love it. I just love it. He does have this one ability. He can transform into a dog. I don't know why he had. I forget why he did that because I think he was hiding from the True Cross during the Impure King arc. But everything, but that was before that. And I don't really see why he would need that ability or use it because even if like regular humans don't know, wait, I don't think regular humans can see him. No, they can. But even though he is a demon, besides his striped teeth, he looks like a normal dude. Yeah, because like like it's anime people have sharp teeth, But besides that, he looks like a normal dude. Unless he gets mad or something and he transforms, he just look like a normal dude in a suit and a hat. We never really seen him get mad really before. Or he did get mad at one time that dude was attacking the academy. But we never really seen bloodlust from him. He never been in an actual fight so far in the anime. I haven't read that far in the manga yet. But there was this one instance where you could send some power from him because he's really goofy. He likes food all the time. He eats homemade noodles. He like gets kimonos all the time. Like what was it when Maman first got here? He was like before he fights Ren, he wants to go see what Japan is all about because he's been there for a while. He even asked Mephisto or Sir Fellas like, "Yo, when are you coming back to Gehenna?" He was like, "Oh, I'll be back in due time." But as soon as he left, he was like, "Man, I ain't going back. You can't. I'm never going back there." Anyway, he likes what was it? My mom wanted to see the sights and see what Austria is all about because Mephisto's been there for so long and he's Mephisto's brother. Anyway, he gave him the affinity key and he can go anywhere. And apparently he got this kimono with this popular girl band up there. And Mephisto was like, "Oh, how you get that? Bro, that is so rare. Give me. And he wore it." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like he really loves kimonos and stuff. Like he's just a big adult kid, basically. But anyway, what was the one scene? It was the episode or the chapter right after the Impure King arc. And I forget the girl's name. I keep forgetting her name. It's been so long since I watched Blue Exorcist. But that girl with the snake sword, he went up to her and they were just trying to recover about this whole because they just got finished fighting the Impure King and everybody was tired and stuff. They had to recuperate. Anyway, uh he goes to her and he starts to call it up with her. He was like, "Come on, let's get busy." And she was telling him to back up. She doesn't really trust nobody, even though he has been in service with the True Cross, the Knights of True Cross for like 200 plus years. Like they keep bringing that up. He's been with them for 200 plus years, but they don't really trust him. They don't trust him. Anyway, she was telling him to back up. "I don't trust you. I could kill you right now." She put a sword to his neck. I forget what he said, but he basically was saying like, "I'm not no pushover. You need to back up and get that knife out my neck. Oh no, I'm get that knife like from my neck." And he just looks at her, and she jumps away, and she's sweating, and she's just looking at him. He's like, "Oh well, it's whatever." He walks away. I'm like, "Huh? Okay, then it looks like he can actually do something, do some business." He is Rin and Yuki's caretaker for right now since Father Fujimoto died. He was a good friend with Father Fujimoto. Him and Father Fujimoto were the first two to find that girl, Ren's mom and Yuki's mom. After she had them, they were the first two to had it, and they had a bet. They were like, I think he bet Father Fujimoto he couldn't raise the boys to be fine, fine men in society, and if he does, he could kill them. And he put Ren's power inside the sword. So that's one other cool ability he has. Here's another ability. I think this is an ability of his. When basically Ren killed um a Maimon. He killed a Maimon, the demon of Earth. He killed him. But in like the next scene, I mean not the next scene, but the next few episodes, you see like little green hamster. And then you find out that's him, that's a Maimon. So I was like, either he just lives for so long and whenever somebody beats him or kills him, he turns into the hamster and he has to gradually grow back into the human form he had because he's been like that for a minute, or he did fully die, but Mephisto did something to keep him alive as a hamster. It never really explained in the anime, and what I've read of the manga, it didn't explain it either. So I was like, that doesn't really make any sense. So either that's something a Mamon can do, and he just get reincarnated as a hamster, and then grows back into a human, or Mephisto turn him back into or Mephisto kept him alive, but he has to be a hamster from now on. I don't really know. Who knows? who, who really knows? Um, Mephisto, I don't think he really chills with anybody else besides Yuki, the Snake Girl, because that's the people he really talks to. He is really cool with everybody there, everybody at this cram school. He has told everybody about Ren before it got leaked out to everybody, and he really is. He's not full of himself, but he's so suave and what's that word? Sophisticated? I don't know how to say it. It's some of it. It's like you really fine tune and nice. You like to drink tea. Oh, he can fly. He can. No, I mean he can't fly. Like with there's always these scenes where he's floating in the air with a chair. Like he has his own chair that can just float in the air. That is pretty cool in my opinion. And the chair looks pretty nice. Like I don't know what his main ability is. That's the thing. He can almost do about everything. He takes stuff out of his hat all the time. That top hat. It's beastly. His color palette is beastly. Like I like him. I don't know the guy who does the double voice of him, but I really like him. You know, he likes to joke around a lot. Like when he was on trial for keeping the son of Satan alive and stuff, he didn't really seem scared or anything. He was like, yeah, I kept him alive. He's gonna become a weapon. And Sir Arthur was like poking at him. He was like, "You're just gonna betray us." Hey, why are you poking fun at me? Hey, look at the Maimon. He's coming in here. I would never do that. What? I'm just here to help the order, like I've always been for the past 200 years. Huh. That's funny how you think of it. Maybe. Like that's him. That is Mephisto all the way. He's a bad cook. I remember he had a cook for Ren and Yuki when the demon cook was mad at them and he wouldn't cook anymore. He's a really bad cook. Well, either he's a bad cook or what he makes is like delicacy and ossia. I mean, and Gehenna, and obviously that is not going to taste good. Whatever you make in Gehenna to here. I don't think there's been any games. No, there's been no games. And if there was a game, he'd probably be in it. I was thinking like, what do they put Blue X's in the jump force? They obviously have Ren and Yuki. But I was like, it's either gonna be the girl with the snake sword or him. Maybe it might be him too. And the weird thing was, he wanted a Maimon to fight Ren so he can see how powerful he can. But since a Maimon wouldn't listen and stuff, he didn't listen the first time when they fought at the what was it called, the amusement park. Like he let my mom go at the amusement park, and he went off the rails and did too much what he was supposed to do, and he almost killed some of the students. And he was supposed to do that, and Mephisto was like, "Yo, do that again, I'm gonna kill you. Don't do that again." He was like, "Okay," and he did it anyway. I was like, "What?" Mephisto, get your boy. Like, what are you doing? Um, I think he is older. Mm, I think he is older than 200 years old. It's just that he's been with the order since 200. You know, actually, if he's been with the order for 200 years, wouldn't he? I think he was one of the. Nah, was he one of the founding members of the Knights of the True Cross? That would make sense, right? If he was like one of, but if he was, wouldn't he have a higher position than what he does? Or maybe he just wants to stay where he is. I don't know. I think maybe the True Cross knives were made for a couple hundred years, and then he finally came into it. We don't know how he even joined it, or how they even let him join it since he is a demon. But he seems pretty chill. He doesn't want to go back there. I think he is a son. Either he is a demon, and he just says little brother and stuff to Ren because they're brother like the same bloodline, or maybe he is a son of Satan just from another demon somehow. But if he is, when he have blue flames, just like Ren, he doesn't have blue flames at all. He always uses his magic hat or his umbrella or anything like that. He doesn't really use blue flames or any type of fire attacks. It's just always something random popping out his hat. And it's whatever. I mean, I like that. He's pretty cool. He's so suave. It's not suave. Sophisticated. I don't know. I keep trying to say sophisticated. His main color is white. Like his color palette is like white, purple, pink. But the main color he has is white. That's like his main color over his whole outfit. His hair color is like I really like his hair color. At the top of his head, it's like light slash dark purple. But what goes down into like a triangle pattern, and then it goes into really dark blue, dark purple, and it has like when he takes off his hat. It's not. I think I have it in the thumbnail. If not, if you just look up a picture of him when he takes his hat off, he has like if you watch One Piece, you know how Sanji's eyebrow curls. He has like a real eyebrow, a really big eyebrow curl. Like one strand of hair comes out of his head. It goes all the way up and curls. And that's his hairstyle. Either it just does that because it's him, or he does it on purpose. Who knows? He doesn't really have any pet peeves or anything. Yeah, I mean, he never been really scared of anything. He never been like a clean freak or anything like that. 16. Oh, come on, I got more to say about my boy Mephisto. It took me a while to say Mephisto. They also call him Sir Fellas, and I was like, Sir Fellas. I don't know where they get that from, because fellas. No, you don't say fellas just when you start from the P. I don't know where they get Sir Fellas from, but I just say Mephisto's whatever. In the animated, they change up the ending of season one a bit for no reason. Where like a bunch of the like portal from Gehenna just comes out of nowhere and pours out all those tiny demons, and they had to fight them off. That was wild. He does have telekinesis, sort of, because when he does float with his chair, he always has like this little tea set with biscuits and stuff next to him, and he floats it towards him. Oh yeah, that's probably how he flies with the chair. His telekinesis, because like he can float the tea to him. When he pours the tea, he can like have the liquid move around. So either that's telekinesis, or he can just manipulate water or liquids, but I don't really see how. I don't know. His power moveset is very confusing, but it's very powerful and very useful for almost about any situation. Oh yeah, he does have a really sharp goatee. I forget about that. His goatee is pretty powerful, actually. Just the way it looks. He has very pointed ears, just like Ren and Yuki. But again, I don't know if that's from him and him being. Well, no, he wouldn't be half human. He's not half human. That really wouldn't make any sense. He's a really bad drawer. I don't know how, because he said I don't know. He when Ren was locked up in the cage and during the Imperial King arc, he was showing Ren's these drawings about how he used to do human experiments back in the like yeah, he used to do demon and human experiments back in the day. That's wild. But the True Cross people outlawed it, so he doesn't anymore. I don't think he like actually got humans like more of them. Maybe he got like rats or something. But he used to do like so experiments like that back in the day. Anyway, he was pulling some out of his hat, and there were like stick figures, and the eyes were like you tell he drew it over 4 or 6 times. And Ron was like, "Yo, you need better drawing lessons." Like, what in the world? What are you doing? This man cannot draw, but he's been alive for like 200 plus years, and he hasn't got any skills at all. His nails are really long too for like no reason. Like he wears gloves, they don't poke out, but his nails are like really long. Like they could really cut you badly. Let's see. Anything else to say about him? Why 19 minutes? I need something more to say about Sir Fellas. Uh, I think no. I was gonna say I know he was a good friend with Father Fujimoto. He didn't really help raise Ren and them, but I think he did check up on him a bit, and Yuki met him first before Ren did. Anyway, and I think Ren met him in his dog form at first, but like I said, I don't know why I mean, I guess any demon could do that, but I don't know why he would need to. It's like he looks like a normal dude without it if he goes out in public. and the Knights of the True Cross already know who he is, so I don't really see why. He was pretty sad when Father Fujimoto died. He did seem pretty upset. Oh no! Ren met Father Fu. No. I think Ren met. Yeah, sorry, man. My bad. I messed up. My bad. My bad. I mean, he meets Mephisto at the graveyard when Father Fujimoto died. I don't know what rank he is. Obviously, he's nowhere near Paladin. I know that for sure. He must be like, I think he's like 4 or 5 ranks above Yuki, but I don't know what Pacific rank he is. Well, I don't really know. He's not. I mean, if he's the principal of the cram school that like works, but teaches new and younger exorcists up, who knows? Oh, he can teleport people out of nowhere. I remember I was reading the manga and Sir Fellows like called them. I mean, called Yuki on the phone or Ren. I forget what it was, Yuki or one of them. And he was like, "I need you" or something. Blah 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 blah. Yuki was like, "I got Ren right next to me. What do you need?" And then poof, they were right next to him in his office. So I think either the phone or the card he gave them teleported them, or he can just teleport anybody like boom, like that. That's crazy. In the manga, he is the one that set up. I forgot his name, but the dude with the pink hair, Sema. He let Sema work for the Illuminati. Like he set up the whole investigation thing, and he was the one that even told Sema, like, "Yo, the Illuminati knows you work for us. We know you work for Illuminati. They're gonna make you choose a side sooner or later, and you might die if you choose us. So you need to hurry up and choose if you're gonna stick with us and you'll leave them so we can fight them, or are you gonna stick with the Illuminati and betray us? Like you need to get ahead in the game. You need to figure out what you're gonna do now because the Illuminati ain't no joke. Because like the people that had up there really, really was not no joke. Like he's really goofy and funny. He winks. He's like, huh? Oh yeah, we don't really have a reason for Ren to be here. He's just here. Wink. Like he's really goofy and laughs like he acts like a kid. I think when time gets serious, he gets serious. And he gets serious really good. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense. He gets serious really good. But yeah, he does get serious when he needs to be. Um, Come on. I'm sorry. I'm taking these breaks. I don't really have notes or anything. I just want to speak from my mind and from my heart when I do these videos. I don't really like write down, and I would look at my phone or something at a video just to get something if I'm really out of ideas for the character. But sorry, sorry. What else about Mephisto can I talk about? Nah, he likes the girl. I don't think he's gay. Yeah, Mephisto. Really like. Oh yeah, because he was all over the snake girl. I forgot. I keep forgetting her name, but the snake girl. He was all over her. I keep forgetting that though. Uh, hmm. I don't know if he has any other brothers per se, because he did keep calling on my mom his little brother, and he was like the demon of Earth. He was the demon of Earth. I don't know if it's like one of the like of Gehenna or there's a main one of Gehenna or one of like water or whatever. And he calls Rin and Maimon little brother. He never really called Yuki that, either because he doesn't really have the same powers as everybody else, or I mean maybe he did. I just forget. Who knows? But yeah, who knows if he has any other brothers? I want to find out how old he is actually. You know what? Let's look that up. Chat. How old is Mysterio? Not Mysterio. Sir Fellas. How old is Sir Fellas? I don't think you can kill him either. You know what? Oh, I just remembered. My bad. When 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 Fado Fujimoto and Mephisto first not met, but when they found Ren and Yuki, and after he put the fight, I think he was like no. It was either Fada Fujimoto. was the one that didn't really want to kill him off the bat. No, Mephisto wanted to. That's crazy. I think he wanted to kill them off the bat. But Father Fujimoto, no, he was telling him, you have to kill him or whatever. And Father Fujimoto was like, they can't just kill him. So he put Ren's power inside of his sword, but that doesn't work anymore because his power is so great. And I don't know why Ren keeps the sword anyway. Like he keeps Mephisto keeps talking about the sword too. I don't really know why he keeps it anymore. I mean, I guess to fight and stuff because he wants to be there. But the real thing was he could only use the blue flames when he opens it, but it got to the point to where he can use it without even opening it because his power have gotten that strong. That's crazy. I really don't know what Mephisto plans to do with Ren because he's not an idiot. So I mean, I think he can tell that Ren does want to kill Satan, but he's saying like a weapon to weaponize him. So I was like, he's not gonna do whatever you say. He's not gonna follow most of your orders if they are ridiculous, because sometimes he could say something ridiculous. So either he just keeps saying it, so either he just keeps saying that to the order so he can keep Ren alive because he likes him, or he really wants to turn Ren into like this raging weapon machine to kill everybody in Gehenna. But if he does that, couldn't he attack him too? Because if he's powerful enough to like destroy Gehenna one day, what makes Mephisto think he'll be able to control him to the point that he'll listen to him and do whatever he wants? Either Mephisto has some backup plan to control Ren, or he has some sort of spell or something he can do to control Ren. Who knows? But I don't really know what his plan is for Ren. Who knows? I think the manga ended already. I'm pretty sure. I think. I mean, I don't think it's still going. I'm pretty sure it already ended. Every time you see fan art or whatever, most of the time he's always in that chair, and it's confetti. The palette, not in palette, but it has a little the little pen that the Exorcist wear. You know, he has the hat. I love the hat. I don't know why the umbrella. He doesn't really open that umbrella. He just has it. Like I don't know the guy or the girl who made Blue Exorcist. They just went all out with Mephisto's design. If they ever do make a season 3, I hope he has the same dub voice actor because I really don't want him to sound really weird again. I mean, not again. I just don't want him to sound weird from what I know. You know. I was gonna say something about his eyes. I mean, his eyes aren't like that unique, but I don't know. It's something about his eye because he has that really dark shade around the bottom and the top, and his eye never really changed. It's his mouth and his eyebrows because he only looks tired with his eyes. He does smile and stuff, but his eyes always look like he's tired and he's mad. So his facial expression really come off of him from like his eyebrows and his mouth. And then sometimes his eyes get livid or sparkly, but sometimes they don't. So who knows? And even though he is a demon, he does still get affected by like heat and cold. I mean, I guess you still would, but I don't know. I don't know. I just think you wouldn't, or he'd be able to do something about it. He likes the finer things in life, but he's not down. I mean, but he is down to like degrade. Like he racks up the prices of the food at the school to like 300,000 yen or whatever. I don't know how much that converts in like into American dollars, but if I hear 1,000, I'm thinking 1,000. And he was like, Brendan was asking him like, why is it so high? He was like, this is a fine educated school. We need fine educated meals. Well, not educated meals, but we need like tip top meals. So you're gonna have to pay that much to get it. But then he was just heating up. He was like, I'm the man of like finer things in life. But then he was eating like cup noodles. And bro, one thing is he's always eating cup noodles in anime, like in real life, after like 3 or 4 like scoops, the cup noodles are gone. In anime, it's like a bottomless pit of those things. Like it's so thick when you eat those. Like, come on now. That's not real in real life. I don't know, I can't tangent. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. I'm so sorry I couldn't think of so many things to think of Mephisto. I had like a couple off the bat, and that was like 15 minutes, but I want to make each of these things 30 minutes to an hour. So I got to keep giving the ball. No more pauses. I got to keep going. Anything else? I don't want to I hate when I stop a video and then I think of something right after. I'm like, well, I already made it, so I can't say nothing else. Sister's brother, he's the only sibling so far. He's been with the cram school for 200 years. He is the caretaker of Ren and Yuki. He's pretty powerful, but he doesn't really show it off too much. What else was I finna say? Yeah, he's pretty powerful. He doesn't really show it off too much. A fine gentleman, he show it off. He's really childish and goofy, but when time gets serious, he does get serious. And he can think of good technical plans and stuff, but he doesn't really do it most of the time, only when, like I said, when things get serious. He left Gehenna because he hates it there because it's hell. There's nothing fun there. He's gonna try to either destroy Gehenna or just kill Satan. That's his dad. I don't know. His motives are really weird. I love his outfit though. I really love his outfit. I wish I could wear it. Like and subscribe. See you guys later. A video coming out tomorrow about Nicktoons racing. Yeah. Bye. See ya. If I made like a top 5, he'll probably be my top 5 characters though. He would be my top 5.